Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. Hopefully you're familiar with logging in and using the basics of the software. If you aren't, I would recommend stopping right here and just getting some basic training from somebody who has a working knowledge of the system. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to access the help files dealing with the process that we're going to go through. To find those, we're going to open up IQMS. And I'll log in quick a minute. And there it comes. Alright, so now what we're going to actually do is you may have the icons available to you, but mine are actually hidden here in the launcher bar. So we need the CRM SRM module in the CRM SRM tab. Like I said, you may have this available to you on SmartPage, but I do not. So we'll open up that module, and then we will go New Sales Quotation. You can also use the Sales Quotations icon here if you wanted to open up a previous quote. If you see that error message, you need to change your records assignment context to My Records. Now I can open it up. We'll just choose Hayworth as the company just because we need to come up with a customer. So I've done that. Once I choose a customer, it'll take me into creating a quote. You can click on the Help menu up here in the very top. And if we click Contents, it will give us the help document for how we are to go about creating this quote. So, and then you'll see some also more information, if you will, about how this actually works and to work through it. Alright, so now what we're going to do is, for this piece of the testing and verifying our sales price, we're just going to put in a test PO number here. And I like to just do test and then include the date, which works pretty good. So then once we've put in our PO number, just so we can identify this quote and the sales order it will create, then we'll go down to this plus sign here. It's the Insert Record button. If I click that, it's going to give me a drop down. We're going to choose Sales Configuration Template. What it'll give you now is it'll give you a choice to choose which template we want to use. For this test, I'm going to do So for this test, I'm going to use D5965. That's the most common. It doesn't matter what our request date is. Usually I push it way out just so it's not creating demand or something strange. That we don't really want. So now once I've chosen my date and chosen my template, it's going to give me all of the options here that are all required to configure this chair model. So you'll see there's something like 20 different options. What you'll do is you'll start at the very top and choose for this one is DBEZ is going to be fabric. So I'll go and choose. I'm just going to choose the first item here because I just want to do a verification of the price that I'm changing. So first of all, we're just going to get a baseline. So we'll just go through and we're actually going to record what these options are on a piece of paper or something, so I can go back and do the exact same thing when we come back in test our price change. I'm going to go ahead and advance through this and come back when I've got these all done. Alright, so now that we're back, the item that I'm actually going to change, the choice that I'm actually going to change is DUGAU chrome aluminum A707. I'm going to change that price from $72.21 to $172.21 just so we have a good round number to illustrate what we're doing. So once we've actually created this entire list here with all the options we have, and especially the option we want to test, now we can go up here to the top bar up here, the task bar, and click Create Sales Order. It's then going to generate through, and we want to have the first three options checked and the bottom one unchecked. We'll hit the Yes button, and it will take a second, and it's going to actually generate a sales order with a sale price for us. So as you can see, our sales order came up, and we actually got a price of $222.36. So I'll just make a note of that, and a sticky note here, and then we can go back and check that out when we get done. So I'm going to close this out now, and we will go to the sales configuration template and put our price in, which is something we've detailed in another one of our instructional videos. So I'll just quick go make this change. As you can see, I've changed it to $172.21. Close that out, and now we can go back through and do the exact same thing again with a new sales quote. Alright, and we will go through the same process. We'll put in a PO number, find our sales configuration template, and you may want to get help with this from somebody who has experience entering sales orders, because we will have to go back through once we're done and remove the sales orders that we've created here. Not a big hard thing to do, but it is easier for somebody who's done it a few times. Alright, I am going to actually come back in a minute or two when I have these values entered. Alright, I'm back, and I do have all the values entered here. What you'll actually see is that the unit price, list unit price, has actually increased by $100 on the sales choice and option that I've made changes to, pricing changes to. So now what we can do to just verify that fully is we will go, and once you have all your options entered, you can go and create a sales order again from this quote, and we'll do the same thing. We want the top three checked and the bottom one not checked, and then we can hit the Yes button to create the sales order. And then as that comes up, we will wait, and we can see from the sales order, if we look at the sale price, we can see that the price has increased, and we can verify that against our price, $222.36, and now we have a $322.36. So the newly generated sale prices are reflecting the changes we've made, and that's how we go about verifying a change we've made. And obviously we can't do that on a large scale, but we can do some spot checks and just make sure that we're making the changes necessary to reflect our pricing updates. that's all for today. Thanks for watching, folks.